Hi again, everybody, and welcome into the latest edition of Talon Talk, joined by senior tight end Andrew Coulter. Andrew, let's go ahead and start our trot here. High school career, 4 state championships. What do you remember most about your playing days at Alcoa?
There's so much to remember playing with Coach Rankin and that staff there at Alcoa. Just going through, I guess the most memorable thing would be going 15-0 senior year, beating Maryville on the road, our 6A crosstown rival, and then sealing the deal in Cookeville with another state championship.
Do you have the 4 rings?
I have the 4 rings.
Where do you keep them?
Keep them in a little glass case in my room back at home. Yeah.
When was the last time you wore any of them?
When I go back to campus to watch my little brother play, I'll slip one on, pick one of the 4, whichever one I'm feeling at.
Do you have a favorite year of the 4 that you played, that one that's maybe more memorable? I know you mentioned the 15-0, but is there anything that really sticks out?
Senior year was great, an undefeated season. But I'd say my sophomore year, I got called to, on a Sunday before the game, to change positions and start that game as a sophomore against 2 Division I prospects. And I really find that very memorable, as Coach Rankin, being the high-profile coach he is, believing in me to get that done.
How'd you end up at Carson-Newman?
So I played offensive line in high school, so I had to go and show myself as a tight end, linebacker, hybrid, whatever it may be, on my own. And so I came to the camp and had a really good camp and just enjoyed the campus and the family atmosphere here at Carson-Newman, and that it's more than just ball here. And that's really what drew me here. And Coach Kreider, the relationship I have with him, a tight ends coach, has been unmatched.
Let's transition into a couple fun facts here. What is your earliest memory of being an athlete?
Playing golf with my dad when I was 2 years old with the plastic little Tykes golf clubs, just smacking it around and then going up to Dad's ball and then hitting it again. And yeah, so I'd say that's probably my first sports memory.
Are you still a golfer?
Oh yeah, that's a big hobby of mine. So
what is something that you're bad at?
My friends say dancing. They say I can't dance very well, so I'd say dancing.
If you could meet one person throughout history, a statesman, be it an athlete, be it an actor, who would that one person be and why?
Let's see. Gosh.
It's a tough question.
Yeah. Wow. I'd say Bobby Jones.
Okay.
The golfer, Bobby Jones.
So that's definitely a good answer. All right, back into this. How would you describe playing tight end in Carson-Newman's offense?
It's gritty. It's a real blue-collar position. We do all the dirty work. We make the adjustments. And we're also role players, too. You know, sometimes they don't need us as much in some games for some sets that they do in others, but it's really cool to be able to answer your call of duty and be like, hey, we need you, and go out there and execute. Looking
at the future, you mentioned that you want to potentially be an oral. How did you come upon that, and what are you excited for the future there?
Well, I'm excited for the journey. It's a lot of school, and it's going to take a long time, but I'm excited to be able to learn and grow my education in a different field of medicine. I've always wanted to be a doctor of some sort, but with the relationships I've had with my dental doctors, it's really drawn me to that field, and I'm really excited for the 8 more years I have of training.
Just a short 8 years,
yeah,
right?
just short 8 years.
Well, Andrew, thanks so much for the time, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
That's Andrew Coulter on this episode of Talon Talk.